Hello, and welcome back to another day of Catan. I am Shloopity, and today we'll be playing some 1v1 games. It's the final day of the season, and I'm sitting at 2300, a rating that I'm proud of, but we can certainly do better. 2 wins brings us into the top 25 global, but honestly, I just want to see how far we can go. Okay, the 8 here is kind of in a funky spot. I don't know, the 5, 9, 10 might honestly just be better. Alright, he gets the 5, 6, 10, which is very strong. And I get the feeling that we are going to be without brick this game. But honestly, do the coordinated 8s make up for it? They very well might. It's a strong or wheat sheep game. We go into the wood port with our double sources of wood. We drop down to the 3-1, picking up even more sheep. I think this is the play. As much as I'd like to get onto this 4 for a secondary wheat source, we'll be taking the road down, getting here. I think we just have to get to our ports. Wood and wheat is pretty good. And because of his lack of wheat, there's a real good chance he settles around here somewhere. He might be just wanting to build into it, which is fine. But I can't have him, like, I don't know, his road production is so good. This is definitely a tricky one. But I think we'll be okay. Just going really solid or wheat sheep. We need the 8s to come in for sure. Yeah, his wheat and ore options are not great. Like, the sits 510 is a monster production tile, yeah. That's why I didn't point left. I was just, I really didn't think we'd get the sits 4-3. He's going to build to more ore, which is fine. But if we kind of are able to just lay low a little here in the beginning, maybe get a dev or 2 before we drop the city. 4 for wanting wood along the way for the brick that we lacked. That is the city, but I think I'm going to pop a dev. Just good. I like having the knight in hand to defend us, because another 8 is still just the city. Yeah. And I think we actually city up this, because a 5 gives us the road. And it's just higher production. Like, yeah, the ore is great, but it's gonna be okay. Man, we have the coordinated 8s for city and dev stuff, and he has the coordinated 6s for roads. Yeah, he's gonna try and take away the wood port from us, which is really sad to see. Let's not quite a road builder. You're plenty. Both would just turn our game around. We're still a ways off from the road settle, and we've got multiple sources of sheep, so I'm just gonna pop again. I really don't mind having all the knights here. And the 7 out is pretty big. Sorry, there's a bit of a thunderstorm going on, so my dogs might be a little loud this video. Okay, well, he gets the settle down, which means we can rob him back. Hopefully we're able to steal some brick out of his hand. The ore is a fantastic steal, though. Yeah, let's just stop his dev abilities. Again, stealing brick is awesome, but that's a good steal as well. I really, really, really just want some utility. But in lieu of that, it's doubtful he blots the 8 of wheat, and we need a port. I would like to get to this 3-4-11, but I think doubling up the 8 and getting the 3-1 is just a little more beneficial right now. Don't steal the ore, okay, that's fine. Man, these double steals every time. Wow, that's almost another city. Come on, 8s. They've been rolling. They've been very generous to us. Man, still not an ore steal. Okay, so that's almost the settle. He doesn't have any cards in hand. Or dev cards in hand, so there's no way he can play a knight. I'm just gonna 4-for-1, wait for the sheep. I'll take the city in the meantime. Certainly. There we go. Oh, there we go. Alright, well now we're cooking. I think we're in a pretty good spot. That was a good block. Yep, let's just make the magic happen. 2 VPs is a wonderful thing to see. Great, keeping his bricks suppressed, which makes it really hard for him to get to this 5 ore. And that's the main thing, we just don't want him moving around too much. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the city, we've got a handful of knights. And I don't want him, in case he rolls a 7, I don't want him stealing the ore or anything. Yep, let's just hit it on this 10 now instead. We like that. I could pop a dev. I really would like a Year of Plenty Monopoly Road Builder, something along those lines that lets us get the brick that we need, or the roads that we need, and just get into this, and then our ore wheat sheep just becomes unstoppable. I mean, it kind of already is. We're at 10, he's at, I guess, 4? We should be okay. Like, the wood port would have been nice to have, but the 3-to-1 does the job, and if we're able to get up to this sits 3, I mean, we're just golden. Nice. Yeah, he hasn't gotten brick in quite a long time, which is really helping stall out this 5 ore acquisition. He has the wood port, which helps his position, but it's a little too slow without a city. He just gets the single wood on the 5 and sits. And we have plenty of knights to just keep it cemented here. He's never gonna have us blocked for long. Beautiful. No, just knights so far. I mean, the knights have been doing their job. I won't complain about knights. But I would like something that lets us, you know, do things. I don't think there's anything better to block other than the brick right now, so I could play an aggro knight, but it's not like... Brick is what we want to steal, so there's not much that we could get out of his hand. No, just knights! Every single knight at this point. We've drawn 10 of them. So he finally gets the settle, but the dev deck is pretty loaded at this point. Hopefully he's not able to pop devs at any rate, because he's only going to draw good things. Yeah. I'll let it roll first. We do miss out on the 8, but I wanted the chance to steal something from him. There we go. We get another one anyway. Alright, hopefully there's a great mono. Okay. And another one, the Year of Plenty. Fantastic. That's everything we wanted. Perfect. So let's grab a couple of wood here. And get the settle down. Helps us pop devs. More sheep for the 3-to-1. Honestly, I'll probably just save the mono for, like, the 5. I'm honestly willing to steal. Or even the 2, if we block it here, yeah. I'm willing to steal a single ore. Just because he's so hard-pressed for it. I could also take double brick. We have 2 monos. Honestly, I'm gonna do it. We're really far ahead. And I'll drop the road and just hold. He doesn't have any knights. He does get his own city. And honestly, I'm just gonna wait here. There, we have a really good chance of stealing brick. Oh, he's gonna plow us. I guess I should have just taken the settle. I didn't expect the brick into road builder, but I wanted to get greedy and get onto this sits 3, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. We're pretty far ahead, and we'll just continue to build. Nice. That gives us more settle spots, so we're not really hurting. Not the brick. Cool. We'll go ahead and throw it on the sits. It's better than the 5 ore, because, well, I say, the sits is just an ore anyway. Go ahead and hold again. That'll do it. And we're honestly just using the settle spots as points. So we'll just go down here to get quick settles. Alright, so he spent the ore in his hand. We'll do the same. Another year plenty is fantastic. Let's just get those settles down super fast. Hey, the 11 even comes through. We're already over, so I'll just move. The robber, yeah. I mean, we 7'd out, but that was always kind of a risk. Let's go ahead and drop the road, prep for the next settle. I'm not too concerned that we really have any chance of losing this one. Perfect. Let's go fishing, see if we can't find that final VP. There we go. Nice. Alright, well, that was kind of just an Orweed sheep game that exploded. I mean, we drew most of the deck. We got plowed a couple of times to the ports here, but it never really mattered. We just had cities from the start, and we were kind of just on an unstoppable path there. I suppose we could have taken road as well, probably with the Year of Plenties and Road Builder and won that way, but I kind of just wanted... I didn't want to be fighting him for it. It was a sure thing to just get the settlements down and build to 15, plus the 3 VPs helped. Pretty even bell curve of the dice. Obviously the devs went our way. Stats for people who like them. Oh man, we nearly doubled him in production. Yeah, we had the cities. He started with very low wheat and ore, and it just, wow, we were able to explode with the coordinated 8s. Alright, let's shoot for another one. Oh my, going first. The sits 9-5. Alright, this is a good way to end the season. Let's not get overzealous. Let's look around. There is a lot of ore on this board. The wheat's not bad. There's just no brick. Something like the 8-4-3, because of that, is really strong. But honestly, there's a lot of sheep to go around. And while something like 8-4-3 might be a little practical and well-rounded, I just don't think you can pass up the sits 9-5. Because all the spots around the sheep are just mega powerhouses as well. Alright. Well, the wood port doesn't do us much good. Let's just... You know what? Actually, let's point left. We're an Orweed sheep game. I think just prioritizing the number of spots that we can settle. The sits 11-12 is also just pretty good. And maybe we go through here, get on the sheep port, especially if we're over here or something, and then we have kind of a wonky road game if it comes down to it. But if we get either the sits 9-3 or the 8-4-5, I'm pretty happy. 8-5-10 is also just killer, but there's no way he leaves it. I mean, if he takes something like 9-6-3, 8-4-3, we take 8-5-10 and win, I think? I don't know, it'd be a little low sheep, but we'd go straight into the 3-1. Life will be good. Well, we could start without sheep and do the 8-4-3 plow onto the 10. And then we would actually have like a pretty decent road game, but I'm afraid that we'd be a little slow building onto just a 10 of sheep. You know what? It might be enough just to get us started, and then we get over to the 8 later on. Let's go for it. Oh my goodness, I accidentally pressed the space bar. Okay. It's gonna be one of those games. Alright. Yep. Man, I was so excited for this game, too. Like, I literally just accidentally pressed the spacebar, and it ended my turn before I could drop the rune. I guess we're gonna do what we can. We'll play it out. I don't like quitting. We'll see how it goes, but like now he can just snake up into here. Like, yeah, getting the 10 of sheep was nice, but a lot of the strength of this was just cutting him off from all of this. So, not looking great. Man, I can't believe that. That is that is beyond frustrating. Important game, too. This is like one that really matters. I don't know. Maybe it works out. Again, the 8 will be a strong pickup when we get it. I'm gonna hold our roads just so that it's less likely he steals the sheep on a 7. I need my 5 or 9 to come back in. There we go. Now, we do once again have the option of dropping 2 roads and trying to get, like, the secondary plow. You know what? We're far behind. We'll just go for it. We'll keep them on a single tile of wheat. Hopefully that we're able to block. Well, we have sheep, which is really great for us. But he has double cities, just like we do. And, I mean, once we connect Wrap, and then we still have a road game. It's not the greatest road game, but it is one. 7? No. Okay, holding out, hoping that he can't back road plow us. Nice. Let's get this settle spot and secure the 5, pick up some more wood. Honestly, we're still kind of like in an okay spot. Like, this is working out a little better than I thought it would. He's got 3 devs on us, which is not good as the Ore Wheat Sheep player, I will say that. But our rolls are coming in. Alright, I know the sheep is blocked, but let's go ahead and city that up. Hopefully the 8's not blocked the entire game, but considering the knights he probably has in hand, it very well could be. I mean, 2 wheat, but it is 2 devs. Man, the 8's. Yeah. So he's got the knights now to just keep that thing suppressed. And we're not on a port. We need to be. The wood port honestly does us pretty well here. We've got a lot of tiles of it. Yeah, let's drop a road to it. Might as well just throw down the 4th city. Nice, nice. Let's get the settle here. City here. Okay. Things are looking kind of decent. We need knights. We need to get this 8 moved. But honestly, the wood's gonna do it for us now. There we go. Bid 7 out. Bid 7 out. Who needs sheep when you've got all this wood? Oh man, he is popping devs like crazy. That is really scary. Let's get some of our own. The VP is good. We need VPs, especially because he's taken army. I mean, we kind of have wood on like most rolls. We get down another road settle. I feel like he could definitely have road builder. So before we drop that road, let's actually have the settle. Nice. I mean, that lets us do like weird things, right? Like another 10, 4, 11, 3. This unblocked 8. We come in here, get a secondary source of sheep. I'm not going to put us over with the knight. There we go. Let's hit this 9. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take road. We're already at 13. And we've got 2 quick road settles. We could pull another VP. We could take army. How are we going to win this thing? It's crazy to me that we might actually win it, though. Yeah. That's 2 devs there. Does he play the knight? Does he really have 4 VPs? What? What was that game? Oh my goodness. What was that game? The very first move of it, I accidentally hit the spacebar and couldn't get the plow that we wanted. But you know what? We saved the road. He spent his road getting up. Well, he got up to the Sitzor, which was pretty good. But, like, we ended up getting to the 8, and even though it was blocked the whole game, it opened up this whole we settled on, like, every single tile of wood, and then the wood port we citied them all up, and wham, bam. That is insane. I did not expect to win that. Wow, yeah, it just drew VPs and could not, for the life of him, get army. He drew so many devs, too. Poor guy. Man, that has to feel bad, not being able to take army with all those devs. Well, that was a wild game to end the season on. What a strange turnout. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Great. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Even the dice are like super choppy. But yeah, we just got our cities cooking. The wood port was all we needed. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard. 23-27. Whew, that's not bad. Hey, look, Phantom's right there. We're just right behind him. Love that guy. Man, top 25. Let's go. Hopefully nobody swoops in and steals it from me. I'm sure people are really going to be making a push on the final day, though, getting extra games in, but hopefully we can stay top 25. I would love to end the season that way. And what a season it has been. Thank you guys so much for watching. It makes me so happy to know that people enjoy these videos. I didn't expect the channel to grow like it has been. You guys have really been showing a lot of love, and I thank you so much. Last season, we ended at 1800 even, and that was something that I was extremely proud of. That was my highest ranking yet. And so, to go from that to this in just one season, I really strive to continue improving at the game. I want to hit top 10. I know it feels like we're not that far off, but honestly, as soon as you get up in here, like, that's just a massive jump. I would have to go on the biggest of all win streaks in order to finish it out, and unfortunately I just don't have enough time to realistically try for it. I would love to try and make a push for top 10, but I think that's just gonna have to wait till next season. What a goal though, huh? It'll definitely be doable. We hit 23. I am going to put my all into getting top 10 global in the next season. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this one, and thank you so much to the people who have been here from the start of the channel. I just want to give a shout out to the people who have been giving me advice and support and just kind comments the whole way through. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed those set of games. I hope you enjoyed this season. Take care, everyone. I hope you have a good evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you may be, and I'll catch you in the next one.